When someone feels good, they may be drawn to things they wouldn't be drawn to if they felt bad. What this shows is how much of an impact one's mood has on their life, and that this is not something one can simply overlook. However, if one is committed to something, they might be able to carry on no matter how they feel. In this case, it will show that one has self-discipline and drive, and that they have a certain level of resilience. 2 reasons. This could be a sign that what they are doing really matters to them, and the result of this, it is not possible for them to step back. No matter how they feel, it is going to be important for them to keeping going, and not to take their foot off the gas, so to speak. Alternatively, one may feel the need to keep going because they don't have much choice. They could be in a challenging situation, and it is then not so much that they want to keep going, as it is that they have to keep going. Food. If one was asked what they like to eat, they may say that it all depends on their mood, and this shows how one's mood can have an effect on their diet. During those moments where one feels good, they might decide to eat food that is classed as healthy. When they feel bad, they could end up eating food that is classed as unhealthy. Based on this, their body can have a greater chance of getting the nutrients it needs when they feel good. Chocolate. One may find that they are drawn to chocolate when their mood drops, and then after consuming a certain amount, they feel better. However, while this may change their mood for a short while, they might end up feeling even worse. For example, if they are trying to lose weight, they could end up feeling guilty and ashamed. Their mood could then drop even lower than it was before, and in order for them to feel better, they could end up eating more. The cycle. They may then feel even worse and end up going through the whole process again, or they might end up being consumed by their bad mood. As time passes, their mood could begin to change. However, unless one does something else, they are likely to end up in the same position time and time again. Through behaving in this way, one may end up punishing themselves, and this is going to make them feel even worse. One is then not working with themselves, they are working against themselves. Emotional regulation. When one has a tendency to be drawn to things that are not good for them, when they feel down, it could be said that they haven't got the ability to regulate their emotions. As a result of this, they can't stop themselves from reaching out for things that have the potential to harm them. This is not to say that if one could regulate their emotions, they wouldn't reach out for anything, and this comes down to the fact that human beings are interdependent. But all the time they are unable to regulate their emotions, they are going to be in a desperate position. Healthier options. What one can do to change their mood is to take part in exercise, spend time with friends or family, and to be around animals. This will allow one to feel better, and they are not as likely to feel bad after. Having said that, there is the chance that one could end up over-exercising in order to feel better, and they could feel bad after seeing a friend. Therefore, it will be important for them to not exercise too much, and if they feel bad after spending time with a friend, they might need to take a closer look at their friendship. Pets. One reason why one would have a pet is because they will have a positive influence on their mood. Through being in their presence, one's nervous system can end up being regulated. And along with their unconditional love, it is not hard to see why they are great companions to have. Another option. If one wanted to change their mood, and they didn't want to go to the gym, for instance, they could listen to music. Through the internet, it is easier than ever before for one to listen to any style of music that they want to listen to. The only thing they will need to think about is what kind of mood they want to experience. Once they have done this, it will only be a matter of time before they will feel different. What this shows is how powerful music is when it comes to how one experiences life. Music. As one's mood changes, they are also likely to remember times in their life when they felt different. Through feeling different, they may start to think about doing things that they haven't done for a while. Or if one is going through a time in their life where they are finding it hard to stay motivated, they may find that they start to feel motivated after they have listened to a few songs. And if after a while their mood starts to drop, they can go through the same process all over again. Transformation. Through listening to music, what is taking place in one's head and their body will change, and it could also be said that one will be touched at a deeper level. Not only can one's mood change through listening to something, they can also end up being completely transformed. Friedrich Nietzsche was only too aware of how important music is when he said, "Without music, life would be a mistake."